Welcome to episode 79 of EIB Music News. I'm TC.
I'm Patrice.
And here's what's going on in the world of music.
Wait, before we get into it, where are we? Because I picked last time, you picked the episode before.
Okay. So how about Trev? Where are we going? Japan?
All right. Whoa!
Oh.
We're in Japan.
All right.
All right.
It was in the early 40s and we were here. So here's what's going on in the music world. Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst is developing a new event described as a gathering for artists overlooked by mainstream festivals like Coachella to provide a platform for authenticity over corporate trendiness. Discussed with Lil Wayne, the project aims to create a community-driven space for artists deemed misfits by the industry standards. I think that's dope.
That's crazy, eh?
Dope. Yeah.
Well, and that's what it is. Like, I think he was just saying that he's just so sick of all these artists being snubbed for the big things like Coachella, the Grammys, all that kind of stuff, right? Because they're not up to the standards of what you should be, almost, right?
It's like it's a popularity contest.
That's all it is.
All the time. That's what it's all become now. Not that music wasn't kind of a popularity contest before, but we're living in an age now where it's like you're either in that circle or no one gives a flying shit about you.
Right.
So it's like.
And Limp Bizkit is massive, so it's funny that he gets snubbed, but I don't think he bows to all that shit like you're saying about all the sponsorship and all the what you should conform to when you become at a level that he is, kind of thing, right? Like you should conform and be like whatever the fuck the conformity is.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what it is, but because he did that with his last tour, he had Corey Feldman on it.
Yes,
you know, right?
That was an interesting choice. Yeah, right.
But he's almost like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm gonna have people that are, talented. I'm gonna have them on my tour. I don't give a shit what people say or what people think, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I really hope he does that. And we'll keep you up to date with that and see where it becomes. Because he said to Lil Wayne, he's had some really good ideas about doing something like this for years, right? So I think with him talking with Lil Wayne, it's kind of boosted the whole getting it going faster.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey,
let's do it.
We'll have an anti-Coachella.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right.
I like
Good
that
for you,
already.
Fred Durst and Lil Wayne. Let's do this shit.
Absolutely.
And I guess we'll go on to the next one. So Iron Maiden has declined to attend their 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony due to a direct scheduling conflict with their Run for Their Lives World Tour, prioritizing scheduled Australian performances over the event. Manager Rod Smallwood noted the band is honored, but in line with their fans' come first core values, this will not interrupt their tour for the Los Angeles ceremony.
That's pretty cool. I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely rad.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't think they'd be too angry if you had to go there. But if you already bought tickets for the tour,
right? So
they're committed to it. And they're committed to their fans. You can't really knock them for that.
I think that's incredible, man.
That's cool.
And yeah, it's an honor to be on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee, whatever it is, the ceremony. I think that's amazing. But it's like, no, wait, we already have something scheduled before we even knew we were part of this, right? Because they're in Australia the November 13th and 15th, and the ceremony's on the 14th.
Yeah, you sort of go from Australia to Ohio, man, with a direct flight. Oh, man. That'd be cool.
Well, the ceremony's not even in Ohio; it's in Los Angeles. That's the fucked up part, which I don't understand.
Right.
I don't even understand that either.
They used to have it. Like, oh man, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. You figure it would be in Ohio because that's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland, right? So I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it's not in November. The weather's not good enough for everybody.
Yeah, maybe
so
not.
They have to have it in Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, because in Australia that's their summer, right? They're the opposite.
They're opposite of us. So we're in our winter/spring, and they're in their summer going into their winter kind of thing. Yeah, which I would love in Australian winter. What does it get to, like 20 degrees?
Probably something 25, like that.
Yeah,
got to fight off like 20-foot spiders.
I'm almost willing to do that. I don't know how much more I can handle if I get snow. I see a snowflake. I'm like, no! My whole day's ruined.
Yeah. One snowflake.
One snowflake, done. Yeah. That's it for me. It was like yesterday. It started snowing, rain snowing. I'm like, what the fuck?
They call it hail.
No, it wasn't hail. I know the difference, maybe.
It was hailing up where I was up in Campbellford. It was hailing. It was the same thing.
Well, that was further north, though. That was further northeast.
There'd probably be more snow further north than...
Anyway, back to this. But it's funny how they got inducted this year when Gene Simmons was talking about how they should be inducted. How come they're not inducted, but all these hip-hop artists are?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's what it is. It's just funny how it worked out, how he went on that podcast and said, they should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why aren't they? And all these rap artists and all this kind of stuff are ahead of Iron Maiden.
Why haven't they developed? Do they even have a hip hop Hall of Fame or a rap Hall of Fame?
Well, I think it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's all music. Maybe we're talking about that.
Oh, that's right.
It should just be called Music Hall of Fame because it includes everything. It's just the way they named it Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, but yeah, good for them. And I love how they're putting their fans first. They not saying they don't care about the ceremony, they're honored, but their fans come first. And I really, really think that's amazing of them to do. So.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
So approximately 75,000 fully AI-generated tracks are uploaded to Deezer daily, constituting 44% of new music on the platform. To combat fraudulent streaming and protect human artists, the company is implementing detection tools to identify AI content and removing it from editorial playlists and recommendations. Fair enough.
Crazy though, eh?
Yeah, 44%.
I never even heard of this Deezer though.
That's they are pretty big. They're not like Spotify big, but they are pretty big. Like for independent artists and uploading your music and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they're a French. I think they're a French platform.
French?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I think so. Yeah, they're from France or French or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, but yeah, they're a big platform there, and it's crazy. There's how much they're saying is uploaded to their platform every day. That's AI.
Yeah,
and they're starting this new DDEX platform. I guess it's going to be a industry standard to detect AI in platforms and stuff like that, right? So
I'm glad that they're starting to combat this stuff now before it gets too out of control. Like it's out of control now.
I think so.
Like we said it's like the Wild West out there with like kind of new music and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's good that they're finding stuff like they have to implement this shit now to protect actual artists. You know what I mean? And not like have like it's basically a bot farm for artists that they're turning this into, where you can just create it and you sit at home, you're making money. It's again Wild West, the Wild West in music right now. It's crazy.
Well, saying they did a study as well on Deezer that 97% of listeners can't tell the difference between AI generated and human made music.
I can't. I really can't. You can only tell if it kind of. Like when you do a Sunotone, it'll kind of do that little auto tune thing. You can go, there it is. But other than that, no, it's like barely like not noticeable at all. Like you can't notice it. So
well, and they're saying too that they should label if it's AI or human made. I think that's what they're saying. But where do you get into if it's say 25% AI and the other 75% is human? So do you have to clarify even if there's just a smidge of AI in there? Which it's hard to tell because every program now has AI. Like we use Adobe Pro, and that's got a lot of AI in it, right? So do we have to disclaim that we use AI or we're part AI?
I don't know, man. Maybe you might have to do like scans and stuff like that.
And that's what that's what that program they're getting they're implementing, and a lot of the major labels are in on this as well too, where they're getting these programs that are setting up to basically detect. Whether they're AI or not or whatever for royalty rights as well too, right? So, and I think the big push for human creativity is still a big thing. About money, of course, it's about money.
Yes, of course.
But I think they are really pushing the fact they really want to continue having human made music.
Well, good. I mean, it's like they're already scared in the film industry right now,
right?
And that is a massive industry as well. So. Let's hope we can fix this problem and kind of control the AI situation a little bit. That's when it comes to the creative part of shit.
For sure, man. And I like what Ontario's doing. So Ontario, Canada has put in a Bill 97 bans the resale of event tickets for more than original face value, setting a maximum penalty of $10,000 for violations. The new legislation, I'd be horrible at Parliament, applies to all individual resellers and platforms, including Ticketmaster, which has begun updating the platform to comply with the price caps. Yeah, I know, I'd be horrible at Parliament.
My legislation.
It's the way it looks, though. If you look at the word leg, right? I wish English was as like how it looked. You said it's not like that.
What does that mean?
Like when you see a word, it's not always pronounced like if you see like a ph, right?
Anyway. But no, this is good that this is happening on the resale of tickets because that's like scalpers were just they're just fiends, man. And like you see the resale values on at like these secondary sites like StubHub and like even on Marketplace, they double or triple the value.
Yeah,
and it's good. I'm glad that they're passing something like this.
That's where I was going with that. PHF. If you see a PH, it's F. Like fuh. You're like right inside of a PH, you're thinking P, no, it's like a fuh.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, that's I just had to get that out before I forgot. So, but you're right. It's a great thing. I think it's amazing that they actually put a bill in for this. And I think this is one of the leading ways or leading legislation that they're putting in place from around the world. Mm-hmm. So they're really honing in on, I think, North America of getting this kind of brought to a standstill with the oversell of tickets. Because another thing with the ticket sales, that's AI as well. The bots that are buying all the tickets, the people implement these bots that buy them all, and then these people are selling it for record profits. Yeah. So, I mean, now if you're caught, you get $10,000 fine, which might not really care. Like people might not care if they're making, say, $10 million off of resale tickets. Yeah, so right. I don't know. People are kind of 50-50 on this, I think. So they're saying it might hurt in this industry, and they're saying it's going to be beneficial. So let us know what you think.
Let us know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to hear what everyone thinks about this, and if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
For sure. So some major music labels are shifting right now from litigation to utilizing AI as a walled garden to monetize and protect content, leveraging automated detection for copyright infringement. So by forcing these licensing deals and implementing transparency tags, labels aim to defend royalty pools against the surge of AI-generated content.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, man.
That's the walled garden too. And that's, I just learned what that is basically like a walled garden is you have to subscribe kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't ever know what that meant. So those these AI terms and all this computer term stuff that I'm starting a little bit to understand.
Well, it's good to learn it now, man.
Well, honestly.
It seems like the more and more we do these episodes, the more and more we're talking about AI. So it's like at the end, it seems like at the end of the year, we're gonna be pros on this stuff because I think it's kind of unavoidable at this point. Like it's just it's getting to the point you don't know what's the difference in either music, photos, video. It's such a wild world right now in terms of technology and what it's doing for the creative concepts.
Well, so too, look at it now. There's going to be like in 5 years, even a year or two from now, like Suno just basically shot up within the last couple of months to a crazy amount of subscribers and people that use it, right?
Yeah.
Where before it was kind of like do I use it? Do I not? Now it's like, fuck it.
Just do it.
Might just get on board, right? So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And they're even starting a media rights platform system and method. So they're patenting this program.
Okay.
It's kind of the same thing as the DDEX, where they're kind of getting all the like a massive amount of programs they're implementing to detect AI and all this kind of stuff. So it's crazy what they're doing to combat this.
Good.
And they're putting a lot of money into this. So I think at the end of the day, they know they're going to win. If they're going to invest all this money in all these different platforms and stuff like
absolutely,
that.
Man. I mean, the humans should always come first.
Well, I think so.
They should.
Should. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's one point in time Bill Gates wanted to buy water from people.
What?
He wanted to own all the water or whatever. That one Bill, I don't know. One of them did. He wanted to own all the water. So I thought I had an ability to get water. At least.
My god!
He wanted to own all the water or some shit like that. So.
What is that? Mad Max in the Thunderdome or whatever?
Mad Pat.
You'll
have that haircut from the episode.
Oh
yeah. it'll be you on a sleigh, and then Moose is pushing you. Or you're pulling Moose. Who knows by that time?
No, he is half sled dog. I mean, he is half husky, right?
Yeah,
so Big Moose is a half husky. So he'll be pulling us around, little crazy bastard. Anyway, great articles with this. I think this is incredible. And like I said, there's no shortage of information about this right now.
No.
And I think it's cool that to be able to cover this ourselves is really amazing. The fact that we're learning as everyone else is learning as well too, right? And all these articles are they're trying to make sense of it. And I think everyone at this time is trying to make sense of it.
Yeah. Well, you don't know what to do with it. It was like when you could download music.
Right.
When it first came out, you didn't know. Companies didn't know what to do with that. And then eventually Spotify's king and like they got rid of physical media, which is being brought back by the younger generation.
Which is crazy, because we talked about that about record vinyl sales.
Yep, vinyls and CDs and DVDs. And Yep. So
I don't know, man. Well, we'll keep covering it, and we'll keep trying to make sense of it, and keep following us because, like I said, we're all learning here.
yeah,
So
we're on the same journey with you guys. So
and you don't have your mug, but I'll cheers you anyway.
Cheers, you anyway.
All right. So catch you on the next one.